Hey guys, Orla here from your Women's Gear Review channel, and today we are reviewing the Stubble and Co Roll Top 30 litre. In this review, we will have sectioned it off into a summary. We'll go through the features, we'll pack out this bag so we can get into it. We'll do a wee airline test, fit check, comfortability, water test, and some pros and cons. And of course, as always, if there is anything that we have missed that you would like to know, then just pop us a wee comment below and be sure to get back to you. Okay, let's get cracking on with the summary. So this is priced at £135. As mentioned, this is their 30 litre made up with recycled materials. It is vegan friendly. I have reviewed their 15 litre and their 20 litre over on the channel as well for you to check out. I've also done a yearly review on the 20 litre and how the materials have lasted as well. So you do have 33 by 49 by 17 in centimetres and a weight of 1.4 kg. So in terms of the shape and style, I have reviewed their backpacks over a long period of time. I've had their Roll Top 20 litre for 2 years now. Actually, my partner uses it primarily for his work commute, so commuting in and out of the office, and he absolutely loves it. I think it's just going to be down to preference as to whether you like a roll top. I highly recommend going over to their website and checking out their other backpacks too. If you want full reviews on those, they'll be over on the channel. I've reviewed most of their backpacks to date. It has a lot of flexibility. This one has some new funky features, which we'll get into in a minute, but the fact that it is sitting up by itself is down to, and a really nice added touch is like the flattening on the inside. You'll be able to see a bit more once we get into that. But I do definitely appreciate that because then it stops it from like rolling forward and protects like the things that are in the front. And overall, this backpack is really well padded. I definitely say if you are someone who loves a roll top, wants something that's a bit bigger for everyday carry, but you can take away for travel purposes, then this is a great one to go for, or even going for their 20 litre or 15 litre. It's going to be down to you and what litres you prefer. I'm definitely very happy that they brought out another one for just more of an audience and people who appreciate a bigger backpack. I definitely am someone who will stick to probably the 20 and the, the 15 litre. 30 litres great, it's got a lot of space to it and a lot of added new features as mentioned, but that's just my personal preference. The colours you can currently get it in are the black, blue and green. Now, they will hopefully come out with some more colours in the future. I've seen that they've dropped a new colour. I don't even know the name of it, but it's absolutely stunning. I think it's like a mint. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I seen it over on their Instagram and I was like, ooh, I need my hands on that. That would be nice in 30 litre. Sorry, this is where I interrupt and just say, if you do happen to have a wee gander on the website of the products we are reviewing, then we would be so grateful if you could use our links below. This is no extra cost to you and it just helps us as a team and growing our channel. What's that? Oh, you would like me to introduce you to the team so you can see who you're helping out? No bother, let's go. First up, we have our editor, Orla, our outreach manager, Orla. Oh, there is our script writer, she's shy. She's called Orla. Then we have this sexy lady for thumbnails. The main star of our reviews is the reviewer herself, Orla. And last but not least, the woman who does it all. Her name is kind of like Lorla, but it's Orla. So don't forget to click that first link to purchase your item. Stubble and Co do offer a 2-year warranty, international shipping and returns. If you are someone who is interested in all things gear related, then I highly recommend signing up to Size Matters. What is that, I hear you ask? It is my exclusive weekly email community. All you gotta do is click the link below and sign up today. Okay, let's get cracking on with the features. Okay, for the branding with Stubble and Co, you've got some here on the front. You'll find the little logo here on the hardware, so on the pillars, and then also here on the G hook. And then if we turn her on round, you'll find a little bit of pop here on the straps, and then embedded here on the luggage pass-through. And can't forget the reflective on the bottom. So let's start off externally. You've got dos pockets here with a little bit of stretch. We will be packing out the bag so you'll be able to see what water bottles you can get into that there. Then you have external straps. So you have this on their 20 litre as well. You won't find these on the 15 litre. If you want to check out the full reviews, you can go ahead and check those out over on the channel.
These are handy if you do have anything like a bigger water bottle that you want to fit in, but you want to secure it a bit more, or also even a tripod, then you could go ahead and do that. They've got a lot of give to them. They've also got little dangle stoppers. Same with the kind of water bottle compartment itself. Nice bright interior in there. Plenty of space on this bad boy. As mentioned, you'll be able to see once we start packing her up what you can get in there when it starts getting all fully packed out. And it's on the same side there. No kind of like drainage hole, but it's that kind of material that you can just easily wipe down and scoop out if you did have any kind of spillages in there. So you do have a little top grabbing handle, well stitched in there. Just simple and to the point, saves you from grabbing on the old straps. We are going to start off with this pocket. Obviously I feel like as the leaders get bigger, this pocket gets bigger in itself. This is your swing the bag around style pocket. If you open that up, you're going to see that bright interior. This is the reason, Stubble and Co, the reason that I fell in love with the bright interior. So you've got a big chunky style pocket, but it's one of those ones where you just chuck it in. It will imprint around like your kind of products. I noticed like with their 20 litre, like if I shoved in my wallet there, then it would, you know, appear through, but that's just something to note. Plenty of space, really easy clean material in there as well. Closing her on up. It's also coated, so great for water weather resistance. Then going into the main meat. So you've got two loops here. If you did want to attach a bike light, then you could do that. Really works well for traveling on a bike. I've seen lots of people where I am using this bag. I don't know why I always get like so excited when I see someone having a Stubble and Co bag, as if I'm the only one reviewing them. But it just makes me very happy because they are my day dot. This is one of the first bags that I ever reviewed in the 20 litre. If you go way back on the channel to the oldest videos, then you will see what I kind of started out like and how I've evolved. So I've evolved with them and I love it. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people with this on a bike, and then that just helps as the wee reflector, and then you can have lip holes here if you wanted to as well, and also for extra security on the side too. So you do have the G-hook system. You can place it here or here. You could even place it at the top if you wanted to. You've got, let me just, it's hard with this bag. That's the only thing, Stubble and Co, you know, when I'm trying to show people the inside, it's hard to show the pockets and all that, but sure, we'll get into it. 1, 2. Then you've got your wee magnetic close at the top. Bright interior. Should be able to see. Let's get you set up. 2 seconds. Right, you see that bottom? Once my hand goes into this, it's just going to unfocus and really push me off. But you see that bottom? What we're looking at together is this. Okay? Let me see if I can do this. Give me 2 seconds. That bottom, can you see how it's lifted a bit now? No, you say. I hear you screaming at the screen. I know, I hear you. I'm trying. There, you see that? That flaps up. So that can flap up. And then you still have your bottom, of course, but you can create even more of a base of your bottom. I'm gonna try and do my best. Hold on. So this is your little flap. So you can have that flapped up if you want, or if you want to create more of a base bottom there, you know, add it to your protection and belongings, then you can flatten her on out, or you can say not today and flatten her up. Still plenty of padding whether you have that up or down. I prefer to have it down just to give the shape to the bag when it is packed or unpacked. If you can kind of see, that's her with that flat bottom opened. That's her without that flat bottom. So if we gracefully push her on down, these two pockets are mesh pockets. 1, 2. This is handy for not going down to the bottom of the bag, where you can reach in and go, oh, there's my mesh pocket. That's where I left my hard drive in there. Then you have those moments, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to the 20 litre that I've used more obviously than this one. Maybe we'll do another yearly review on this when I've used it more often, is that I just chuck everything in. I don't really use the organisation unless it's like for things that I need, especially up in this one, then I do. But usually I just pack her on out. Thin pocket here, longer pocket here, And then a bigger kind of style pocket on that side. Then this is the one that I definitely use the most, which is your little zip pocket. It's handy. Just shove things in there and grab it from the top, and then I just usually just pack away up with this one. But even the option to have a little bit of organization if you want, and I really like the whole flapping up that bottom base. That's such a good idea. Really sufficient padding throughout, really easy clean material, no issues with that. Onto the back here. On the side we have a separate compartment for your laptop, little custom pillar. All the seams are coated here, so again for water weather resistance you're absolutely grand. And inside here is just space. This is really easy if you are taking this bag away. You don't have to go into the meat in the bag for your electronics. Lots and lots of padding here. The space itself is plenty. What did you say? But you could probably, okay, the zip runs to about 15.5. I say you could slide a 16 in there on an angle. Now this is the 15-inch 2017, but it runs, just let me show you so you believe me. It runs 14 by 9.5. So maybe 15's your best bet. That goes in fine. I'm just wondering if you were to get a 16-inch, then it would probably need to angle a bit before it goes in. They'll have measurements and all that over on the website as well. That just gives you a little bit of a rough idea. Then you're just a little bit out, so you probably could go ahead and shove that on in. You do not need a protector with this. It's got a false bottom as well. If you opt to put in a case, then you've got plenty of room in there, but I definitely opt without, as I find just the padding's really, really nice. Going on to the back system. So what's kind of different is notably yawn here at the bottom. From the 20 litre and the 15 litre, they've decided to add on a little hip waist belt. Clippable, running in theme with their sternum strap, which we'll get into in a minute. You can completely remove this if you want to. It is just that gatekeep system. So pop it open, take it off and remove it. I like to keep it on regardless if I'm using it or not. It doesn't take away from the comfort on the back or anything, but you can completely remove it if you want. And then they've got the little pillars here to pull it all in. You'll be able to see a bit more on that fit check. The back padding, always my fan favorite. What's my favorite is what I'm trying to say. I want a secret pocket. I want a secret pocket. Stubble and Co. Just make one specifically for me. That's what I want in the back here. But that is your luggage pass through. Really, really nice airflow with this. Can't recommend the comfort on this back system enough. That padding is absolutely stunning. It's really nice mesh here. You've got the padding on the straps as well that runs right up to the aisle neck here, so for added comfort as well. Then on these straps, one loophole. You can use these loopholes as well. Rotational sternum straps so you can get a wee better fit for yourself. This clippable click click. Never found any issues for durability throughout this bike. If you want to know about the durability and how long lasting it is, go check the one you're on from the 20 litre, and that'll be able to tell you a little bit more on what kind of I saw fade in or what kind of worked and what didn't work from the backpack after a year of use. But for their hardware and everything, I've never found any issues. That's grand. And if you do have any issues, just say to them, say, look, got a wee issue here, could you help me out? And they'll probably be like, yep, sorted. Okay, let's go ahead and pack her on up. I'll probably always stick to my 20 litre as that's a good fit for me for everyday carry. But if you wanted to take this on a little bit longer for travel purposes, then let's see what we can get in there. You're just gonna have to trust that it's making its way down. Firstly, I'm gonna use the organisation so you can see a little, well, hopefully, well, you probably won't be able to see this, not gonna lie to you. I'm putting this in one of the mesh pockets. Let's use our imagination. Then I'm going to put in my power bank in the other one. See? In this one. So ultimately you'll have these two pockets that can be filled. I'm going to place that book there. So what I'm going to do is place the laptop charger in here. It's kind of just sitting like that. Place some more valuable things that I just need quicker access to, but I don't want on the front. So we're going to go camera, passport, and then my tripod. I'm going to take her away. So I'm going to go 1 top, 3 tops, a little like jumper hoodie, nice pair of longer kind of trousers, pair of size 6 shoes, bralette, jumper, headphones at the top. I'm going to put the 12-inch laptop in here, a 750mm that fits nicely here. We are going to place through our tripod, secure her in, phone, keys, and wallet. Oh, 5 kg. Okay, time for a wee fit check, comfortability, and see how this feels on the female body. I want you to get the full 30 litre on me all back. I am 5'6" reference. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but that was my dog. I don't even know if you can see her. She's under there. We've got our hip belt. So this is it with just the sternum strap on. I don't like when gaps. We could do with load lifters on this one. Maybe. I don't find this as flattering. Just for the old girls, they're like pointing down. But for longer travel, you probably would want to implement that sternum strap. This is like a waist belt on me. Oh my god, I just had a pizza. Lovely. I can really feel the mesh on my back as well. Nice airflow. You can just adjust and adapt here. Obviously, I'm just not a fan of this. I mean, it's minuscule, but this little gap whenever I implement the sternum strap, if I take that off, it becomes less of an issue. But for longer travel, just having this, just to support and connect everything to your back is definitely something I appreciate. As mentioned, I have reviewed the other backpacks, so you'll be able to see over on there if that tickles your fancy too for those straps. I found no issues with their comfort, even with or without a jacket. Just some moments sometimes, you know, in the hot weather, might just get a little bit hot behind there. So for a wee airline test, this is the replica of EasyJet. The roll top, when it is rolled down to the bottom part like this, it fits in grand for a personal item. Also for the 15 litre as well. Check out the reviews for that. For this, again, it's just a little bit off. You could go ahead and try and shove it in if you wanted to, but otherwise it's gonna work better probably to get that full max as a carry-on. For water test, this is absolutely great, love it. It just keeps all your valuables safe throughout. Okay, time for some pros and cons. Pro number 1 is definitely the material with Stubble and Co. I've found no issues with that through testing with their backpacks. I know that with one of their backpacks, I don't know if it was just like a wee default, was that one of the materials were plucking, but if you get in touch with them and you're under like your warranty, they should be able to kind of fix and sort that out for you, so be sure to just email if you do have any issues. Another pro is definitely the comfortability of the backpack, the nice airflow, the mesh, the external straps. I definitely just think that yet in the whole reviewing situation, this is just my personal preference, so if you've got pros and cons, please just put them below so then other people can see as well. But I've yet to find a brand that outdo a roll top like Stubble and Co. If you beg to differ, then let me know below who, what, where I should be looking, because I've tested quite a few roll tops now and nothing does it like Stubble and Co. Some cons, which I definitely feel like you should be putting yours below as well, because I feel like I'm a little bit biased at this stage because I do just love this backpack. But for personal preference, I'm just not someone who uses the organization apart from that top one that's at the top. The rest of them I don't really use. Get me a secret pocket on the back of that luggage slit. That's all you have to just plop it in there. And I've heard that this material in hotter weather, sorry, I can't really test that. I mean, today I'm literally sweltered to death. And I wouldn't fancy probably going out in this, so I can kind of relate to people saying that it's a bit too too hot for hotter countries. So that is the end of our review. We hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then why not consider joining the channel and hitting that subscribe button. If you do happen to have a wee gander over on their website and you're thinking about purchasing this bag or any other bags, then we would be forever grateful if you could use our links below. Thank you so much for watching.